Hello, hello, hello. How are all of you doing? What's up? Ooh, damn. I could do with a trip to Costa Rica or Panama right now. Like dead ass. Or even Tobago. I'm craving Tobago. Some salt water in Tobago. Some love vibes in Tobago. That's what I'm longing for right now. I'm yearning for it. To be honest, I'm yearning. Okay guys, let's get into it. So you all know how I do these. These readings are strictly for entertainment purposes, but substance can be found in information I share on here. I'm going to be looking at what makes you special. What makes you special? What makes you special? I'm going to be finding out, and consider this your confidence boost that you need. You know, maybe you're having a down day, maybe you're having a bad day, you just need a little positive vibes. I'm just going to be sharing a little love with you all in that department. I'm going to allow these cards. You all know these cards have very unique meanings. And I'm going to be going through those meanings with you one by one. So select the card that you feel most connected to, that you feel most drawn to for pile 1. I have here smart mouth. Calm down for pile 2. Your mind is your powerhouse. Keep it healthy. And for pile 3, be kind to your body. Stay active. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to use my intuition. As long... okay. I'll just leave that message out for now. But I'm going to be using my intuition along with these cards to guide me. Alright? So for pile 1, smart mouth. Calm down. For pile 2, your mind is your powerhouse. Keep it healthy. And for pile 3, be kind to your body. Stay active. Okay? So if you chose pile 1, smart mouth, calm down. I think you all are probably the type of people to de-escalate situations pretty good. I'm looking at the color blue. Blue is about tranquility. I think you all that chose this pile, you just enjoy your peace of mind, your calmness. You know, you don't like too much noise. You probably don't like arguments for pile 1, and if you do argue, it's with good cause, you know. Intuitively I get that. I think you all just really fair people. You like to see both sides of the story or gather enough information to make a fair and objective observation or even contribution to conflict if there is any at all. So yeah, let's see what makes you special. First, let's look at what sign you could be. So if you chose pile 1, you can be I'm pretty sure Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is gonna come out in this, because yep, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I was correct. For pile 2, you can also be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, did I say pile 2 for pile 1? Why did I say pile 2? For pile 1, you can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you chose this pile, you can also be double confirmation for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. It came out again. Who else chose pile 1? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you chose pile 1, you could be any of those signs. That is just confirmation that you chose the correct pile. Okay. So let's see. What makes pile 1 special? Okay. What makes pile 1 special? Okay. You are a hard worker. Okay, your work ethic is unmatched. You dedicate your time, your energy towards projects that you care about. It has to be with a solid cause. It has to be a project with a bigger meaning, a deeper meaning, a meaning that is rooted in mind stimulation. Okay. You all could also be very caring, because Queen of Cups is all about being mature, being understanding. Some of you could be very emotionally intelligent that chose this pile. You can sense energies, when they shift, you can read people very well. You can tell when you're being bullshitted if you need to tell that, you know. But I think you'll just allow your ethics, I'm getting strongly ethics here, to guide you through life. Okay, it could be family ethics, it could be work ethics, it could be whatever ethics you have, okay, pertaining to life. So let's see what else. This Five of Swords came out in reverse. So as I said, you all don't like conflict, you all don't like those kind of things. You are actually pretty good at mediating if you need to, okay? Because this Five of Swords came out in reverse. You all are very good at changing situations around. So if there are people arguing, you may be the type to just know exactly what to say and how to say it in order to have a favorable outcome for all parties involved, okay? Because you're emotionally mature and you're emotionally intelligent, pile one. So that is what makes you special so far. Also, you have a tendency, I see here, to, I think back on your losses, but that is not a bad thing. I'm going to read that in a positive way. You learn from your past experiences, and because you have certain experiences in your past, probably with respect to loss of love, a loss of a loved one, loss of a lover, or losses of, I don't know, materially, you have allowed those situations to build your character, make you stronger, and also you, because of those experiences, you are emotionally equipped to handle situations that not much people would know exactly how to handle. But I think for this pile, you're really good at just understanding situations, people, places very well. Okay, yeah. So let's see what else makes pile one special. Yeah, so y'all are also really good at your passions. Whatever you're passionate about, you go in full force. Yeah, Ace of Wands is all about passion. It's all about opportunities. You create opportunities where there are none. You are a go-getter, a fire starter, you know. And you all are just really good at being all exciting about your projects and excited about life. Sometimes very spontaneous. Oh my god, those dogs are very annoying. I swear to god. I swear to god. All the time they weren't making noise. You all, those are my those are not my dogs, okay? It's my neighbor's animals. He has a whole bunch of them, like a million dogs all at the same time. I don't understand why. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's look at the roomy quotes you need to hear. Life is a balance between holding on and letting go. Let's see what else pile one needs to hear. Inside you is an artist you don't know about. Alright, and finally it says here the moon stays bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Ooh, that's deep. So I'm just gonna go into these one by one for you, break it down a little bit. You all know I've been inspired by Rumi lately. I love Rumi quotes. Rumi is just a very deep person, very amazing actually. So I'm gonna go into these quotes for you guys. So for you, pile one, I'm seeing here it says the moon stays bright when it doesn't avoid the night. So some of you need to learn to, some of you, not all of you, while I see that there's a group of you that you're able to deal with conflict and mediate effectively, there are some of you that are very avoidant of conflict, and because of that you don't always get your say, you know, in, like, you may not always be the first to express your opinions on certain things because you just don't want conflict to happen, right? And that is for some of you. Now for the other group of you, I think you're really good at just not avoiding conflict, and you're not afraid of, you know, facing things head on and addressing things head on where necessary. So two separate groups. One group, you all avoid conflict, and another group of you are able to face conflict and deal with those things effectively. Alright, says here inside you is an artist you don't know about. So some of you have untapped potential, especially with respect to mediation skills and being able to mediate certain circumstances, right? You all are skilled, and I don't think you are aware of that. Some of you are aware. Maybe that's a job that you do. You know, some of you could be like in the justice system or something along those lines, where you have to mediate and you have to actually see both sides of a story, right? And life is a balance between holding and letting go. You could be strong Libra vibes, I'm getting here, because when I see the word balance, I think about Libras. I think about the scales of justice. So you all could be all about fairness, you know, and you all just need to learn how to let go of things when you need to let go, and don't hold on so tightly, okay? Side note. So what makes you special? All of the things I mentioned before, but the advice cards here, just wanted to remind you of a few other things, okay? So yeah, that's what's up. Let's go on to part 2. If you chose your mind is your powerhouse, keep it healthy. Some of you could be in a helping profession, psychology, social work, counseling, teaching, you know, a job where you have to do a lot of mental work. You know, you have to carry a lot of mental responsibility. For those of you that chose this path, you could also be like influencers or people who just use your cognitive skills as well as communicative skills. Yeah, that's what I get intuitively. It's very important for you to maintain your mental health, for those of you that chose this path, or you may prioritize your mental health at all times, or there is a need for some of you to do that. Others of you just really understand the importance of having a healthy mind space, and you try to live life with that awareness, okay? So let's see what makes oh shit, no, before I get into that, let me see what signs you could be. I forgot. If you chose pile 2, you can be a strong air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you chose pile 2, you can also triple confirmation for air. So a bunch of air signs chose this pile. Fire signs as well, and water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, now let's see what makes you special, and then I'm going to go into some advice cards. What makes pile 2 special? You are good at collaborating with people, starting groups in particular, maybe for a good cause. If not that, then you're just really good at working in group settings. Some of you may not like the idea of having to work within a group setting, but you're just naturally good at that. Because some of you that chose this pile, if not all, you all could be pretty good with your words. You know, very charming, very charismatic type of personality and energy I feel off of this. And you all do things from a heart center, a heart space, you know. Yeah, so let's see. What else makes pile 2 special? Some of you could be a little anxious. You may have a little fear and doubt ever so often, and that actually makes you special, because I think that fear and anxiety that some of you may experience actually pushes you to be the best at what you do, or at anything you do. That could be a fuel for you or a driving force behind whatever projects or success you have, okay? For some of you. What else makes pile 2 special? Y'all could be the type to make a lot of memories with people. Y'all could value a lot of memory making, taking pictures, you know, being nostalgic over moments that you just can't really get a hold of very easily, you know. Just maybe hiking. Some of you could like hikes or outdoor activities. If not that, you just really enjoy fun activities with people that you hold dear to you. It could be friends, family. What else makes pile 2 special? Y'all are very courageous for this pile. Very brave, very bold, very brash in some instances, but you're very resilient. And in case nobody told you that, I'm just here to remind you that you're very resilient and you don't give up easily. And that is what makes you special, because I think for those of you that chose this pile, you are just good at overcoming challenges, overcoming very tough circumstances or tough situations, you know. So 2 9s here on the board so far. Some of you could be police officers that chose this pile, not necessarily. Some, not all. Others of you could just have a strong sense of what is right and wrong. Yeah, as I said, police officer, look what just came out. So yeah, those of you that chose this pile, you could hold a particular rank in society, a job where you can move up the hierarchy. Others of you just have a skill that you're very good at. You've mastered this skill, and it is a skill that is going to bring in a lot of money for you. Because I see the pentacles. Whatever skill you have, it brings in a lot of money for you, or it will. Okay. So that is what makes you special, pile 2. Yeah. Now let's look at advice. Can I have some advice for pile 2? Some advice. Make sure these cards shuffled. Some advice for pile 2. Advice. Struggle shuffle. Struggle shuffle. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. And you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Okay. So I'm just going to give you all some advice based on these cards for you and your personality type. Because of who you are, and I think you all are like naturally givers for this pile. You all are very giving, very kind, very considerate. Some of you have to remember that, you know, there's a limit to giving. You shouldn't overgive. You shouldn't overextend yourself. You shouldn't, you know, be so extreme with certain things, you know. For pile 2, I also see be like a tree and let the dead leaves. There are some things you need to just drop, you know. Bad habits, bad people, people that just aren't very good to you, pile 2. And for pile 3, the wound is the place where the light enters you, is a reminder that not every wound or not every pain you feel is a life sentence. It's sometimes when pain enters your life, it's to teach you and to allow light to enter your body, to have you ascend and reach higher heights, gain more wisdom, gain more experience, more knowledge. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see for you all for the advice. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. Okay, let's go on to pile 2. No, 3. Shit, we are on pile 2. Let's go on to pile 3. Be kind to your body, stay active. So there is a need for some of you to stay active if you've been stagnant. For others of you, I see that you love to stay active. You love to take care of your body. You love to eat right. You love to, you know, maintain your health. Be kind to your body, stay active. Yeah, so for others of you, I think you are just very heart-centered as well. I'm looking at the color green on this card. Very considerate. Pile 3. There's a need for some of you to do some heart healing, because I'm looking at the word stay active. So maybe if you've had a dormant heart space, or you just kind of close off your heart space, now is a good time to just open back up that heart. You know, you have to let people in. Okay, if you chose pile 3, let's see what signs you can be. You can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you chose pile 3, you can also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, so you can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if you choose pile 3. Okay, now let's see what makes you special. What makes pile 3 special? Y'all are good at creating abundance for yourself. Okay, even if it's just a small hustle, a side hustle, whatever it is, you're just really good at creating wealth for yourself, and that is what makes you special. You'll also know how to take a chance on yourself. You're not afraid to take risks, especially in business. I get that. And for some odd reason, it just always works out for you, or you're learning how to make certain things go in your favor in business. That is what makes you special. This also says here, financial security. Yeah. So, yeah, if you chose this part, I think naturally you're just good with attracting opportunities, calling opportunities in. You're good at, some of you could have a green thumb. If you chose this path, you could plant plants or something along those lines. But you're just good. You're good at making money for yourself. Just, if not wealth, then you're if not physical wealth, you're spiritually wealthy. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge. Others of you could just be very down to earth, very responsible. That is what makes you special. Yeah. Some of you could be parents that chose this pile. Doesn't have to be. That's only for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, you know how to set boundaries with people. You know how to stay focused on what needs focus. Yeah. You could have excellent judgment for some of you. Others of you could be a little clingy sometimes. That may be a part of your personality you may think is not nice, or is weird, but I see that it makes you special. Some of you could be a little clingy for this pile. It's a little clingy, You can also be very emotionally mature. Very mature pile. Very caring, considerate kind of energy I get here. And that is what makes you special. Remember that. Remember that. If the message doesn't apply to you, then leave it for somebody else, okay? Not everything is going to resonate or make sense to you, and that's okay. Let's see some advice for pile 3, advice for pile 3, advice for pile 3. If everything around seems dark, look again. You might be the light. Do not feel lonely. The entire universe is inside you. Don't grieve anything you lose. It comes around in another form. Okay? So, I'm going to go through each. I'm going to go into the advice for pile 3. So, let's look at this first Rumi quote. It says, if everything around seems dark, look again. You might be the light. So if you've been having a hard time in any way in your life, this is just a gentle reminder that when things look really dark and bleak around you, sometimes it looks like that because you're the only light, source of joy, source of encouragement for, unfortunately, the darkness that exists around you. It is what it is. It happens like that sometimes, but you just have to look at the silver lining in everything. And I think for those of you that chose this path, you could look at situations as always, just the glass is always half full, and that is good. It's good. And you are the light. You could be actual light workers that chose this path. You could be into tarot, or you may have an interest in those kind of things, or you are learning about those things, something along those lines, or you may be growing in your spirituality. And this is just a reminder that you have to keep on your right path, and the right path is the path that you are on currently with respect to being the light, okay? Just to be clear, some of you, if you've been struggling with loneliness, this is just a gentle reminder that you have a piece of the universe within you, which is greatness, nothing short of greatness. And people sometimes could forget that about themselves. You were designed and created by, a magnificent being spiritual being, entity, whatever you want to call it. And part of the universe does exist within you, so the possibilities for you are endless. Don't limit yourself at all, pile 3. Remember the greatness that exists within you, and always journey through life remembering and keeping in mind the greatness that exists within you, because we all have greatness within us. Okay, we just have to see it. So, and lastly, don't grieve anything you lose. It comes around in another form. Yep. I often say this because, sometimes you could experience losses in life. It could be loss of a loved one, it could be loss of finances, it could be loss of a job, it could be loss of, anything you would equate to loss. And I always say that is a time in your life where you have to prepare, because what is going to come in next is going to be greater than what you lost. And, sometimes it's easy for people to get wrapped up in losses and grief and pain and all these low vibrational energies. But from the moment you look at things from a very spiritual perspective, you learn grace, and you learn to just let go of things very easily, and just not cling on to things that don't hold spiritual value in your life. You learn to just not hold on too tightly. And for pile 3, I think that is what you all need to be reminded of at this time, because grief is natural. It's a very human experience. It's a very human thing to go through. But it is important for you to always remember that anytime you lose something, get prepared for something 10 times better. Okay? Sometimes when you lose things in life, it's just a universal test to elevate you, to put you onto the next level of life. Yeah? So I hope these messages found you with love. I hope these messages found you with a lot of light and good energy, good vibes, more energy, more passion. I know I've been a bit MIA, but sometimes a girl just needs a little break here and there. I'm human. And if you like, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like, feel free to visit another channel. Bye.